Hi everyone, welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen and this is 13 Principles for Success in Your 20s. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. Number one, you need a vision, okay? Build a vision. What is your life going to look like when you're 30, okay? I need you to build a 10-year plan. You need to figure out what your values are, you need to figure out what your goals are, you need to build a vision, and you need to stick to it. So for me, I'll give you an example because I always try and practice what I preach. For me, I want to get 2 degrees in my 20s. I need to get in my undergrad and a master's. Then I want to travel to as many countries as possible. I do have a more specific goal than that, but I'm trying to summarize here. And then eventually I want to move to San Francisco, okay, by the time I'm 30. So those are my main goals. I do have a lot of other goals and it's way more specific than that, but if I explain them all, it would take half an hour. So have a vision, build a vision, and stick to it. Number 2, commit to lifelong learning, okay? Your 20s are a crucial time for acquiring skills and knowledge that can really set the foundation for your future success. So this might be a degree, it might be a specific skill like learning to code in, I don't know, Java or Python, okay? So it might be anything that's going to contribute to your long-term success in career, in relationships, so going to therapy. Again, communication is a skill, but always be learning something, always be like curious for more knowledge, curious for more like experiences, remain curious. Right, number 3, build strong relationships, okay? Cultivate very meaningful connections with friends, mentors, colleagues, a partner if you want one. Networking and building a supportive community can really open doors to opportunities and provide valuable guidance. Like, I always think that something that's amazing is the amount of information we have at our fingertips right now in this day and age, because I know I'm going to sound like super old when I say in this day and age, but in this day and age, you can Google anything and find someone who has already done the thing you want to do, and they will explain to you how to do it. So you can find a mentor very easily. You can find friends quite easily. I've made a video on how I met all of my closest friends, so go check that out as well, because there's some insights in that one. And also, you know, we've got a lot of options for dating as well. It doesn't necessarily mean it's easier to form a long-term relationship, but people have a lot of options. So build strong relationships, work on your communication. Right, next point, financial discipline. You are going to need to set a really strong financial foundation for yourself in your 20s. And I don't necessarily mean get super rich, but I mean establish good financial habits and establish them early. Learn to budget, learn to save, learn to invest. And the key word here is learn, okay? You don't have to spend a huge amount of money for this to become a habit, okay? Understanding and managing your finances is really key to long-term stability, and like always, knowledge is power. So even if you have only a little bit to invest, the actual knowledge of how to do so will give you confidence to invest more, like when you have the means to do so in your late 20s, early 30s, and the rest of your life. Fail fast and fail cheap. Now, I can't remember who said this, but I will put it on the screen. Experiment and take risks early, okay? Failures are inevitable, but like in your 20s, you have the advantage of bouncing back really quickly. Use this time to try new things and learn from your experiences without significant consequences. A lot of the time in our 20s, we don't have as much responsibility as we do in our 30s. You know, sometimes people have kids. I won't be having kids, but sometimes people have like a house or a mortgage to look after in their 30s, or they have a lot more responsibility at work. So your 20s are a really good time to try a lot of things out and learn from failures. And on that point, take risks, okay? Your 20s are a time to take really calculated risks. So be open to new experiences, career opportunities, personal challenges. Get yourself outside of your comfort zone, okay? This can really lead to some valuable discoveries and personal development. Like, I was very worried about going to therapy. I thought it was going to be really scary, and it was to begin with, but it was also a really transformative experience, and I would not change it for anything because it improved my life so much, okay? So take as many risks as you can, and try not to fail catastrophically, but it's very rare that a failure is actually as catastrophic as you think it is. There is always something you can learn. Also, prioritise your well-being. So develop and maintain healthy habits. Everyone's always talking about this, but seriously, exercise, nutrition, sleep, skincare, okay? Get your sunscreen. I promise that you should be putting it on every day. I don't care if it's cloudy, I don't care if you're only going out for 10 minutes, sunscreen, all right? But also, everything that you do to contribute to your physical well-being will also contribute to your mental well-being, because what you're saying to yourself is, I care about you, okay? I care that you are healthy, I care that you are well, I care that you feel good. And that's a really good message to send to your brain and to yourself. And that will also enhance your mental clarity and resilience, because you know that you've got your own back, if that makes sense. Also, your 20s are a really good time to cultivate a strong work ethic. So success usually, often, or always requires hard work and dedication. And you should really be cultivating a strong work ethic and be willing to put in the effort that you need to achieve your goals. Consistency and perseverance are really key. I talk about this in literally every other video on my channel. But I mean, this is part of my own consistency. I'm trying to upload a YouTube video every day. And my work ethic is, you know, it's being tested, but we're getting there. Also, in your 20s, you should be embracing your uniqueness, okay? Celebrate what makes you different. Your individuality is your superpower. Like, don't be afraid to showcase your quirks and embrace your authentic self in all aspects of your life, because nobody else is you, and that is your strength. Also, create. Don't just consume, alright? Build something. Actively participate in the world around you. Instead of just consuming content, you should be contributing to it, okay? Start a blog, create art, share your thoughts. Like, being a creator fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment. And you can also really help people. I've had some lovely comments on my channel being like, oh, your video really helped me. So that is really nice. And if my video does help me, please comment, because I will see it. I read every single one of my comments. It will make my day. So also, what you should be doing in your 20s is seeking discomfort, okay? Growth often lies outside of your comfort zone. So it might be public speaking, trying a new hobby, solo traveling. Like, pushing your boundaries can really lead to personal and professional growth. Like, talking on camera is difficult for me. Like, I'm pushing my discomfort level right now, because if I mess up, then I'm gonna have to re-record this video that I've already spent like 6 minutes recording. So that would be really frustrating for me, and I am under pressure not to mess up. And similarly, another example of discomfort is when I went on an overnight bus to a gig, and did I get a lot of sleep? No. Was it hella uncomfortable? Yes. Was it absolutely worth it? Because those memories are going to be with me forever. It absolutely was worth it. So seeking discomfort can be a really, really important tool for growth in your 20s. Okay, I have 2 more tips, so hang in there. The first one is to invest in experiences. So instead of accumulating possessions, like I talked about earlier about simplifying your life, minimalism, you should invest in experiences, okay? Travel, attend events, create memories. Experiences often provide more lasting satisfaction than material possessions. And finally, you should balance hustle with rest, okay? Hard work is super, super important, but so is rest and relaxation. Burnout can be very counterproductive, so find a balance that allows you to recharge your energy and maintain a sustainable pace, because you've got to be productive into your 30s and beyond. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up. This has been 13 Principles for Success in Your 20s. Obviously, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!